HeroClix here, and there are some games that should never have existed, like Dustborn, Alan Wake 2, and Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, and some games that would have done better if they were made and marketed in better ways, like Concord, High Guard, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, and the game we're talking about today, Marathon. The rise above is up to you. You need a reason to go through. All of you guys, you make me blue because you need to get better. I don't mind if you say no. You guys are running out of dough. Soon your life service will be laid low unless you guys get better. You guys get better. You guys really need to get better. Now, I've had some negative feelings about this game. Its art style is hard to look at. Its gameplay is mostly bog standard. There are a few things you can do to break the game, but that takes hours of grinding. The menus are confusing, and the difficulty will turn off many players. And the live service aspect and jealousy of our creators only caused more problems for the game. Let's break down each issue of the game and propose a solution. Number one, its art style is hard to look at. Now, I know people want their game to stand out, but there are better ways than this. The crazy colors and lighting hurts your eyes. The characters are ugly with woke bullcrap, except for the ones with helmets on. I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you don't want to have conventionally sexy characters in your game, put them in helmets. The ones in helmets look okay. Kind of like enemies from Paper Power Rangers. They really need to go whole hog into putting helmets on all their characters. And not just Marathon developers. All woke developers need to do this. Or make their characters robots, monsters, aliens, or whatever else that is not a sexy man or woman. The environment is either too dark or too bright, and there are only a few maps at launch. This makes the game harder to enjoy. And that doesn't help when, number two, the gameplay is mostly bog standard. I am working on a video right now called Games That Are Better to Make Than Live Service Shooters. Because the reason why is because right now the AAA corporate conglomerates are flooding the market with live service shooters. Because they want to make the next Overwatch or Fortnite. Newsflash, it's not going to happen. You're just going to make a sad, inferior knockoff, and it will show that you were desperate to try and steal some of their thunder. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League tried that. A fraudulent sequel to a great game series radically changed the controls, characters, and gameplay to try and draw in a crowd of people that were too busy to play the new game and didn't want to anyway. Fortnite had multiple seasons, items, weapons, and characters at the time, and WB tried to draw people away with 7 humans and a shark man, who were fan fiction and all shot guns, and even the guns were not as good. Marathon has a similar issue. Your character runs and jumps and shoots like many other live service shooters. If it wasn't for the augments you can grind for, the gameplay would blend in with all the others. Then there is the atmosphere of the game. This game and its players are so mean. This isn't like Arc Raiders. No one is friendly. You shoot on sight. If your character dies, they lose everything they are equipped with. Thankfully, those augments can help break the game. I saw some people double jump and dash through the air, and I saw a guy use a modified shotgun that fire like 6 rounds, tear through an enemy team. This is one of the only good things about this game. I'll talk about the other one in a second. Next, number 3, the menus are confusing. There is no excuse for this. Many people have said that they can't tell what's what in the item menu, and that is a huge problem for an extraction shooter. Loot is pretty much the main draw of this game, so that needs to be fixed now. Next is number 4. The difficulty of the game will turn off many players. The characters you play as may be made of silk or whatever, according to the lore, but practically they feel like they're made of paper. When you first start playing, your guy or girl will die a lot. And because it's an extraction shooter, you will lose everything you found and equipped. Angry Joe said it's for a niche of a niche, and he's right. That's why number 5 is important to talk about as well. This game should not have been live service. Sure, PvP lovers and extraction lovers will enjoy it, but with such a high difficulty, such cutthroat gameplay, such a unique art style, it won't appeal to a large enough audience, especially large enough for corporate interest. The game is doomed. It's bleeding players. It will die eventually, and then will cease to exist, just like Concord. And all this could have been avoided if they made Marathon a single player offline game with online multiplayer. You know, like Halo used to be? I can go to a department store now. Go to a department store now, find a $5 bargain bin, and pick out a copy of Halo 3, buy it, and play through the story right now. Okay, I exaggerated. It was at a GameStop and it was $10. The point is that the power that is the power of the offline games with online multiplayer. Something that should still be happening, but isn't, in the vain hope that they will catch Fortnite lightning in a bottle. And another casualty of this out of touch way of thinking is Marathon's name and story. People have said that it is that this marathon has nothing to do with the original marathon game, so they're just trying to use the name to draw people in. And then there's the story. When I first saw the footage of the game, I wrote it off as yet another ugly, crappy live service shooter. Then I saw a cinematic trailer for it. In that trailer, there was a team of neon-painted robot people who had serious issues with each other and with their lot in life. They pushed each other around, they fought and died over and over again. There was betrayal, longing, hope, and despair. And I just have to ask, why didn't they lead with that? Why didn't they introduce the game with footage of a day in the life of these creatures and call it Neon Splash? That would have been so much better than what we got. Imagine, welcome to the team, new recruit. You're on Team Neon Green. Grab your gear and go get more wherever you can find it. If you die, we will put you in another shell and send you out again. You've got a debt to pay. Those things are expensive. Then you see footage of the character killing and being killed over and over again. Then you see the character hanging out with his or her friends in a camp near another squad's camp. Suddenly, an explosion lights up an area of the sky. The people from the second squad gasp and then fall over dead. Your commanding officer radios your space station and finds out that the other squad's space station has been attacked. Now you have to go stop the attackers and fix the damage that they caused to save you and your friends' lives. That would be so cool. But that's not what we get. We get a live service extraction shooter that's not as good at looking or playing as Arc Raiders. That is losing cash and players left and right, has no offline option, no connection to the original game, and almost no time left. This game needs to get better now, but I doubt it will. The corpos will most likely cut their losses yet again and shut the game down and lay off more people, and then try to make another game. And when they do, I hope they do a better job than this. Now for the footage of wishing you get better. To rise above is up to you. You need a reason to go through. All of you guys, you make me blue because you need to get better. Ooh, get better. I don't mind if you say no. You guys are running out of dough, so your life service will be laid low unless you guys get better. You guys, get better. You guys really need to get better. You guys, get better. You guys really need to get better. I'm waiting for you. I'm alone and I wonder, trying not to lose my grind, but it doesn't matter. Cause your feeling is hungry, or you just want to stay alive. But what can you do? If you don't change your goal now, you'll take my money, that's a crime. You're wasting cheddar with words and letters. You guys just need to get better. You guys. I want your games to get better. You guys, get better. You guys really need to get better. But you don't want to do much, so you're printing out another lie, so I'll feel better. But you're not stronger. So what's the use of your lies when you only have a few days and nights before it's over? You guys really need to get better. You guys, I want your games to get better. You guys, You guys, your game's not gonna last forever. You guys really need to get better. I know you guys want to make the next Overwatch or Fortnite, but that's not going to happen, and that's okay. You can make fun games without chasing trends. In fact, you need to, or your game is doomed. Oh, I need better games from you. I need better games from you. I really wanna like ya. I said, I really want to like ya. The games in my life are gonna get better. The future for us is gonna get better if you turn it on and don't lose control. If we work together, things are gonna get better. You know that my cash is what's keeping the lights on. If you take too long, then you're gonna be alone. Cause I won't be there, be by your side. If we work together, things are gonna get better. It's time to focus on the game that's still the best extraction shooter around. I'll see you next time. Check me out on YouTube and DeviantArt.